Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. Yes, indeed, a brand new day. Thumbs up for that. I might as well lead in quickly because of the subjects that I have are all related to, I mean, not all of them, but my starting off things are related to the Shelton, Washington Daily Weather, Plague Rat, and Spider Report. Because on the weather, it's raining, it's cold. I was freezing last night. The night before, I had been so hot, I had heat anxiety again. Woke up in a near panic. And then had to figure out a way, and actually did this. Stacked up two plastic things on top of each other. Put a line of duct tape on the bottom of one of them, so that when I put this circular fan where the base of it is snapped off, so it's just a big circle, put that on the duct tape so that it wouldn't move, and then put duct tape on the circular edges of it to hold it in place so it wouldn't move this way, but it would still fall this way. But then on the back of it, underneath it, because it has this weird sort of cone shape, I wedged the roll of duct tape so that it just sat in an upright position and was blowing on me as well. So I had two fans in two different positions, and that finally cooled it off enough finally cooled it up enough that I could sleep. And by up enough, of course, I mean down. English. So last night, got everything together because it was hot. Put the fan up there, had the two fans, went to bed, had some problems, couldn't sleep all that well because middle of the night, had to get up, dash down to the bathroom, and then it happened again at 5 o'clock in the morning, so yay on that. But also, it's raining outside, cloud cover, it's cool, and so I was just freezing because all I had was a sheet on me and two fans blowing. So yay. Life is life. So the past week and some, I've had two fans out in the hall. One that's my normal fan I have in my bedroom blowing on me as I sleep. That's been at the end of the hall, blowing the cooler air, hopeful cooler air, back down towards this part of the hallway. And then the little circular fan down on the floor, just at the base where the door opens up down there, blowing the cooler air from the hallway actually into here. And then when I have the box fan in the window going, it's aimed outward, so it sucks the air here out that way, which pulls all the outer air inward. So it becomes sort of a wind tunnel when it's hot. And I take those two outer fans that are out in the hall. Well, I normally have the one, but the one there, that's the other one I've been using. So too cold, and it's going to be cooler today. Apparently it's going to be raining till about, the Weather Channel thing. It's not a Weather Channel thing. There's AccuWeather.com. That's what I use for my weather reporting stuff. It says about 1 o'clock it's going to stop raining, and then intermittent clouds, and it shouldn't top 70 today. So yeah, that's nicer. Definitely a good thing. Thumbs up for that. Yay. For the Plague Rat report, I went out early in the day because I had to go and pay my rent. And if you're going to pay your rent in person, they say just don't come in. There's a drop box outside. Put your payment in the drop box or make your payment online. I don't make my payment online. I don't mind walking. In fact, I enjoy doing that. I want to. So I just walk down there and I make my payment right there. And I do it while they're open, so that they come out and periodically and pick up stuff from the drop box. And so I got that done. And while I was out, not a ton of people wearing masks, but some, and that's good. I mean, out in public, I don't really expect it too much. It's just nice to see. But when in stores where it's like there's the mandate in Washington State and you're supposed to, it's nice to see. So, thumbs up on that. And then, of course, Spider Report downstairs. Again, with the same type of species, who knows? So there's the little body, long-legged one that looks like the one that's been there, but it could be a different spider each day. I'd never know where it appears to be the one. Down at the foot, where the I had the cupboards, and then there's the mirror so I can do my daily grooming. Down at the bottom there was a spider down there, and I was like, no. So we got that spider out of there, and that was good. Got my stuff done that way. But up there, that spider that I talked about before, the orb weaver, that's in the juncture between ceiling and wall, she's still up there. And in fact, yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, I actually took this and I recorded the spider up there. So who knows, in the next day or so. And I actually have some video of Goodyear's last day, when she was just lying down and breathing and then not moving well. So I don't really... I'd rather remember her being happy and friendly and stuff instead of when she was suffering. So I may just delete that without ever watching it again. But that's life. Life is life. Now... I might as well talk about this one first. Optimistic nihilism, because Potatotron mentioned, you say you're a nihilist, and so this, but I'm very sorry Goodyear is gone. And I do appreciate that very much. And thank you. It is appreciated, and any stuff like that. But remember, there's nihilism and then there's nihilism, because there's optimistic nihilism. It is an actual branch of philosophy, and I am an optimistic nihilist. Yes, I look at the universe and I say none of this matters, because none of this matters. Nothing matters. None of the stuff that we do matters. In 100 years, it'll all be gone. All the stuff we have right now does not matter. And in 100 years, there probably won't even be a human species because of what we're doing to the planet right now with global climate change. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. 99.9999999999999% of the universe is hostile to life. This one tiny little ball that we're on, that we're killing quickly, is the only place we actually know of. And so, nothing matters. But because nothing matters, on the human level, everything matters. We all matter intensely. We are all we have. And that is important. Incredibly important. That is why helping other people is important. The stuff that we make, the stuff that we build, all the physical junk, that's nice, but it doesn't matter. It's us. It's our connections with each other. We matter. Nothing matters, and that is why we matter. We are all we have. We have to look out for each other. So yeah, I'm a nihilist. Nothing matters. But because of my optimistic nihilism, I find freedom and hope and purpose in life, and it's awesome. I have never felt better about life once I realized that I was an optimistic nihilist than I have once I admitted I was an optimistic nihilist. So thumbs up on that. So yeah, there's nothing wrong intrinsically with nihilism. Whatever gets you through the night. As long as you're not hurting other people, and if you are hurting other people, as long as you have enthusiastic consent from the victims, then you're fine. Go for the gusto. Consent is always important. That is why, abuse downward, or even if you think it's not abuse, it is because of the power structures. There's no way to do any of that stuff. You can't have consent. You especially can't have enthusiastic consent. That's why in the workplace it's wrong, because of the power structures. You cannot have actual consent when you have the threats involved. So you have to have actual enthusiastic consent. Now, past that, real quick, I just wanted to talk about some goofy stuff, because there's been a lot of heavy-duty stuff going on in the world, and I just don't want to talk too much about that right now. I've been watching this, I can't remember the name of the actual channel, but it's like the Irish Try People. They're a bunch of Irish people, and they try a bunch of stuff. And it's just stuff. stuff from around the world where, it might be Irish people try Swedish candies, Irish people try American bourbons, and they just either drink alcohol and then rate it as they get drunker, or they eat candies, or occasionally they just try really hot stuff. They did this one Death Nut challenge where it was a 13 million Scoville rating at the end of it. Now, the Scoville rating for hot peppers and such is such that 1 million Scoville rating is hell. Jalapenos are like 5,000 on the Scoville rating. The Indian ghost pepper is like 50,000. The habanero, I think, is like 100,000 on the rating. 1 million is heavy duty. This was a 13 million Scoville rating challenge. So they started off pretty easy with this mild, and there were peanuts that were coated in stuff, and so they ate it, and there was like cayenne pepper and all that, and that was fine. I thought maybe, as I was watching this thing, that the $13 million Scoville rating stuff was the entirety of the whole package. Oh no. Oh no, it was leading up to the final peanut. Just one peanut that had a whole bunch of Carolina Ghost Reaper stuff on it. And the one peanut itself had the 13 million capsaicin, 13 million Scoville rating capsaicin crystals on it. Oh, that's heavy duty. That's almost hot enough. Capsaicin, pure capsaicin, will blister you if you put it onto your skin. Obviously, the 13 million isn't going to blister you, but boy, I bet it's close. I love hot stuff. A lot of these people were like, they just were throwing up from it and just couldn't handle it. The weird thing is, even now, people today on all this hot sauce stuff is like they'll drink water or they'll drink milk. Capsaicin is an oil. If you drink water because you've eaten hot stuff, it's just going to flow right over it because it's oil. Oil and water don't mix. The oil is clinging to your skin. Water slides right off of it. It's not going to do anything. Same with milk. Milk does not cut hot oil. You know what does cut oil? Sugar. Drink a sugary drink. That will boil away the oil coating your tongue or your throat or whatever. It won't get rid of all of it, but it will certainly boil off some and help, whereas the other stuff you're drinking is only temporary at best. But I love hot stuff. Oh my God. Now the jalapeno is a nice tasting pepper, but it's mild. I'm surprised that they put cayenne pepper is hotter than some jalapenos. I find regular black pepper to be more spicy and hot than cayenne pepper. Cayenne, I can eat it just off a spoon, but then Tabasco sauce made out of jalapenos and salt, I can just pour that onto a spoon and just drink it. It tastes good. It's not hot. And I've been buying a lot of habanero. I've got to pronounce it properly. I was going to say correctly and properly, so it came out properly. You got to pronounce it properly after all. The habanero pepper, the ones I've had in the past, just bought the pepper and put it on the food myself. I have not liked the taste of the pepper. I like the heat. I don't like the taste of the pepper. Like with jalapenos, I love the taste of the pepper. I wish it had more heat. So like the heat, don't like the taste of the habanero. Been having some hot sauces because I've wanted some hot stuff that the packaging has said, oh, it's the hottest we make. And it's been habaneros all the way. This stuff isn't even as hot as like Tabasco sauce. I can half a bottle and I feel a little bit of heat. I taste a lot. Tastes good. Oh boy, they use good tasting habaneros, but nothing for heat. Now, when I was married to my wife and she was getting pregnant, that was rough. Because as stated, I like really hot stuff. But I'm one of those guys, It's called Kuvad syndrome, where if you're a guy and you're married to a woman and she gets pregnant, you get pregnant sickness, morning sickness. I got that. I got morning sickness while she was pregnant. She had nothing. I couldn't eat peppers anymore. Just the taste of a pepper made me feel sick. I was going to puke. I couldn't have them anymore. As soon as our child was born, boom, I could eat peppers again. Kuvad syndrome. Thumbs up for that. Well, goodness gracious, merciful snakes alive. There is more to say, but I don't have anything, fish. My tongue, my brain, welcome to English. Welcome to English. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my depression, fibro, ADHD, and more, I'm sometimes lucky I can remember my own name, which I would do a whole thing about that, but I'm not going to. So, Clara Lobo 273, thank you very much, and Elder Wolf 569. We're going to do this, I and Russian Timing and you, all together on your Minecraft server. Manuel Loya, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Ferret Man, Android Gaming. Hey, thumbs up. Very, very cool. Glad to see you. BM, thumbs up and thank you. And Casper the Friendly Ghost Blats, thumbs up and thank you much. ITLU Peep, thumbs up. And then we have Christian Sorto, greatly appreciated. Kathy Kisscat, good to see you in the comments. We have Fergus, good to see you. We have Josh Tiley, thumbs up. And Alan Del and Angel, thank you very much. Aaron S, greatly appreciated. Pandora NYC1, thumbs up. And good to see you in the comments again. I've missed you. And then we have Annabelle Lecter, thumbs up and thank you. Troll Ninja is Troll Trash, good to see you actually. Colin Reisenauer, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Smooth Smoothie 68419, greatly appreciated. And then we have Saul Bentley, thumbs up and thank you. Strawberry Bell, the best kind of bell, thumbs up and thank you. We have Momoko B, who tells me that the BE stands for Belgium, thumbs up. Big Frogums, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. We have Plum, thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Christopher Thomas. Thank you all so very, very much. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, and with my currently troughing cyclical depression, that is important. Thank you very, very much. If you could, check out my various links down below. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people. I don't know why my dentures are preventing me from saying awesome properly, but they are. And awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Definitely a thumbs up. And, if you'd like to help me out, there we go, but don't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. That would be very cool if you could check it out. And if you wanted to help me out but didn't want to send money at all, I also have an Amazon wish list link as well with things like hamster food, hamster bedding, cat food. If you could check that out, that would be awesome. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. A definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained for, well, as long as I possibly can. Definitely a thumbs up. Well, good golly, Miss Molly, I have this video that you've been watching. I have another video that I have to finish editing and then rendering so I can upload it for this afternoon. I've got things that I want to try and do, so definitely a thumbs up. I'm still working on my stories, been working on my Clown 1, terrible name for it because that's not what it's about, but that clown motel story, working on that one a lot. Every time I go walkies, I'm still working on the bone heart and juice story, so we're working on that too. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and please practice self-care. Do not beat yourself up over anything. We are in survival mode. Just do your best. Practice your social distancing. Please wear a mask. And of course, justice for everybody that the jackbooted, brown-shirted thugs keep killing. We have to keep protesting. We need change. This can't continue. Take care, and I will see you, my friend.